In the annals of Islamic history, Osman Ghazi stands as a pivotal figure, revered not only for founding the Ottoman Empire but also for his exemplary leadership and the valor of his soldiers. Osman, born in the late 13th century in Anatolia, was the son of a Churul Bey, a leader of the Kai tribe. He inherited a small but strategic territory situated at the edge of the Byzantine Empire, and it was here that his legacy began to take form. With the declining power of the Byzantines and the fragmentation of the Seljuk Sultanate, Osman saw an opportunity to carve a new path not just for himself but for his people who had long yearned for stability and growth. His vision was clear: he intended to establish an empire that would unify various tribes and serve as a beacon of Islamic strength. As Osman grew into his role, he surrounded himself with devoted warriors, many of whom were drawn from the nomadic tribes that sought a leader to unite them. These soldiers, known as the ghazis, were not only fierce fighters but also adherents to the principles of Islam. They derived their motivation from a deep sense of faith and commitment to spreading the Islamic message. Osman's soldiers viewed their battles as a form of jihad, believing that their conquests were divinely sanctioned endeavors to promote justice and protect the oppressed. The ethos of these warriors was rooted in loyalty, honor, and a relentless pursuit of glory in both this life and the next. One of the most remarkable aspects of Osman's leadership was his ability to inspire his troops. He fostered a strong sense of camaraderie among his soldiers, often sharing in their hardships and victories. This bond became essential during times of adversity. The Ghazis respected Osman not just as a commander, but as a guardian of their faith and their values. His ability to communicate and resonate with them during battles infused them with unparalleled courage, allowing them to confront overwhelming odds with spirit and determination. In his early campaigns, Osman engaged in several key battles against the Byzantines, gradually expanding his territory. One notable confrontation was the siege of Bursa, a strategic city that lay at the heart of Byzantine Anatolia. The Ghazis, under Osman's command, engaged in a prolonged siege that tested their resilience and resolve. Utilizing innovative tactics, they cut off food and supply lines, weakening the city's defenses. The intensity of the battle reflected the soldiers' unwavering faith, as they believed that their efforts were backed by divine assistance. After several months of hardship, Bursa fell to the Ottomans, marking a significant victory for Osman and his soldiers. This conquest not only solidified his power but also established a foothold for future expansion. The capture of Bursa allowed for the establishment of the first Ottoman capital, which became a center of culture and governance, further galvanizing the loyalty of his troops and the support of the local populace. As Osman's reputation grew, so did the number of warriors flocking to his banner. His exploits became legendary, inspiring many across the region. Tales of his bravery and the heroics of his soldiers spread far and wide, drawing more followers eager to join the cause. Throughout his campaigns, Osman maintained a strong ethical code, emphasizing the importance of justice and mercy in warfare. He sought to protect the lives of non-combatants and uphold the rights of the conquered, which earned him the respect and loyalty of diverse communities. This approach helped to establish a sense of unity and stability, allowing him to integrate different cultures and peoples within his growing domain. Osman's influence extended beyond the battlefield. He was also a patron of Islamic scholarship and culture. He encouraged education and the arts, understanding that a strong empire required not just military might but intellectual and spiritual depth. This commitment to culture and faith reflected the ethos of his soldiers, who saw themselves as custodians of Islamic values. As the years passed, Osman's vision of a unified Islamic state materialized, creating a formidable empire that would endure for centuries. Osman Ghazi passed away in 1326, but his legacy lived on through his descendants. The empire he founded continued to expand, becoming a major power in both Europe and Asia. His soldiers, the Ghazis, became the backbone of the Ottoman military, renowned for their bravery and discipline. The story of Osman and his heroic soldiers is a testament to the spirit of resilience and faith that defined the early days of the Ottoman Empire, a legacy that endures through the ages as a symbol of courage and leadership in the annals of history.